All right, CJ and our special guest, Logan, welcome into Humanity Hub. How are you two doing today?
Doing well.
Doing good. Can't complain.
We got Logan here. Logan Keller, aka Captain Logan. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me. It's good to be here. How are you guys?
I'm doing great. It's a beautiful Wednesday. It's a little cold here, though, but yeah, I'm warming up, ready to play some Humanity.
It's a little overcast here in Ohio, but as you can see in our background right behind me here, it's sunny skies, and I'm ready to hop into Humanity on our weekly basis here. It's always nice to revisit the game and see what's going on in the community. We have your playlist up as well. And maybe we'll hop into Stage Creator, which has historically been pretty fun here with an outside perspective. So looking forward to that.
Indeed. It's never a rainy day on the Humanity Hub stream. There's no rainy environments in the game. Logan, I want to talk to you a little bit about your community. Now, you probably, if people know you and they're tuning in, they probably know you from your Sea of Thieves community and the Keelhauled podcast. And you also co-host the Xbox Expansion Pass with Mr. Luke Lore. And of course, we're not on Xbox, but we are on PC, and Sea of Thieves is on PC, so that's why we felt it was okay to invite you on. Nothing against Xbox, of course, but yeah, why don't you tell us a little bit about the different content that you create?
Yeah, well, thank you for that awesome intro. So I predominantly am a podcaster. I got bit by the bug back in like 2017. So the content I've been making started out as Nintendo content because I just absolutely love like Nintendo IP. And then Sea of Thieves came out, and I've always been a huge fan of Pirates. And it was like Rare Studios, Sea of Thieves, and Pirates. It's just, former Nintendo developers. It just kind of worked out. So Sea of Thieves came out, and I started making content for that around like 2018, and have since. And have just kind of built up a fantastic community around a game that, on the surface, it just looks like a pirate game. But when you drill into it, there's a lot of lore. There's a lot of really cool things that they do. And part of it that really makes Sea of Thieves fun is just you get to kind of choose what you want to do on a regular basis. Like, you have the world and you can do whatever you want with the world and just have fun, which is, I think, kind of what I enjoy about Humanity as well too, is you get to plop into other people's levels. You get to just kind of work out puzzles and stuff like that, and same kind of principles behind like Sea of Thieves as well too.
Nice tie-in there. I like how you integrated humanity into that answer. Thank you. But yeah, and you also helped us test some early builds of humanity, and you're in the credits as a special thanks because you were part of one of our tests. So yeah, I want to thank you for being a humanity player and supporter from way back.
I like to think that the feedback I gave helped form what humanity has become, because I really do. I think this game is like down in like the history of Logan. I remember growing up and playing Lemmings on my mom's work computer when she was busy like doing stuff. Like she would babysit me at work, and I would just sit down, and I had like King's Quest, and I had like Lemmings, and Lemmings was just one of those weird quirky games that just always I loved playing around with that game. So when humanity was like in the preview and you were kind of like, we were talking about it and stuff, I was like, oh, that's cool. I love doing that. That's like one of my favorite kind of like computer games back in the day. So I was excited to test it out, and working through like the different levels and seeing where things had progressed, and then having it like go into quiet mode for a while it kept, you guys kept working on it, and then to find out like later on like what had been changed, I was just blown away by how awesome some of the levels and designs had really kind of evolved over time, which is I think what really kind of enriched the experience towards the end of the game for me as kind of playing through it.
Well, maybe we should hop into that end of the game. We were talking a little bit before we went on the air that you were a big fan of the machines stages, so Austin's hopped into the first machines level here in humanity, and it's a very different world once you hop into the machines area, because the gameplay changes up a little bit. In this first stage, you have to do a little bit of stealth mechanics, for a little bit of Metal Gear Solid in humanity.
Very topical. I appreciate that.
Yeah. These stages are some of my favorites too, and I like it especially when puzzles integrate the machines. There's one, I can't remember the name of it because I think the name changed several times during production, but it's like 3 platforms with drones kind of patrolling them, and it's a start switch stage where you have to like route the people through and get them to the goal without being seen by the lasers and blown up by the lasers.
Yeah.
Really fun stage. But if people are tuning in from your community and they don't know what humanity is, it's an action puzzle game where you command a Shiba Inu. You're a little dog, and you have to lead people to the goal. Sometimes it's by laying down commands for them, and other times it is much more direct, like Austin is showing here with the follow command.
Now, I'm curious how you guys typically play through like levels. Like, do you play through levels and try to get as much done as possible, or do you like work out the puzzles first and then try to like get all the goldies?
That's a good question. It might depend on the level. If I'm getting stumped, or the start switch stages in sequence 3, I feel like I map those out a little more before I get started. Whereas in these follow stages, I might jump the gun, but usually it backfires when I do that. There's something about an action stage that makes you want to just...
like right there.
Yeah. Something about these stages, I want to like... I don't take my time quite as much, but...
Right.
Yeah, what do you think, CJ?
With these kinds of stages, aside from that start switch mechanic, I just jump in head first. I throw caution to the wind and just try to brute force my way through a level. I'm not a pre-planner in humanity, at least early on, until you reach that sequence 3, and it's like, oh, wait a second, you mean I can plan stuff out before I start the stage? And then my approach, I didn't change my approach. I could have changed my approach and really mapped things out, but I didn't. I still go through levels.
Yeah, I think
even user stages, I just kind of brute force.
Yeah, usually I try to jump right into it, but I think when I start to run into trouble, I take a step back. I'm like, okay, we really need to figure out what's going on here. What all is at play? If I start running into issues, I definitely take a step back and start to plan.
Definitely.
Man, see, I really like to take a look at a stage and see if I can kind of work out what's going to happen most of the time. And then if it does work out, then I'm usually good. But I like to try and hold off on forcing myself to go for all the goldies right off the bat. I'll try to like save them if unless there's like there's a cosmetic that I'm shooting for or something for the humans, then I'll try to get them all as much as possible. But I'll try to work out the puzzle of the level first, and then worry about like goldies. But most of the time, see, this is really good right now. It's like trying to work around the spotlight there. Most of the time I'll just kind of like take a look at the level and think about what I need to do or what the goal is ahead of time, especially when you have like some of those big block stages where you have to try and like map out where you're going to push the blocks at all times. I'll sit there and just stare at that for 10-15 minutes trying to figure out what I got to do.
Yeah. I use that retry keep commands option a lot.
Yeah.
In stages, like I really do, because I generally like to try to get things moving and sample like what if I do this? What if I move the people this way? What if they go that direction? What if I arm them with a weapon here?
Yeah.
So tech support. This one's a hard one. Oh wait, this isn't the one I thought. This one's still hard. It's still pretty tricky.
Yeah, this one is one of my favorites. I had such a good time. I definitely had trouble with this one, especially getting all the golds on my playthrough. But this was one of those ones that the overall design is so good that I was really impressed with playing through it. Because there's definitely a couple times where you just you can go slow for a lot of these, but some of them it's just like nope, you gotta just run. Or at least I had to just run. I didn't.
Yeah, this one is fresh on my mind because I actually played this on the plane on my Steam Deck. I think this is like the last stage I played. So in case I look like a pro, it's just because I recently played this one. Well, as I say that, it is a little tricky.
It is tricky. Yeah. And this one has, the rotating turrets on the sides, and then also the patrolling floating turrets.
Yeah, I think the key is you see these laser blocks. You got to see which one is actually shooting, and then if you block a laser path with a pushable block, it'll start to open up other paths that you can build onto, right? So I think this requires a bit of back and forth and sneakiness to get around the center here in order to block all the laser paths to get to the middle.
Well, and also it looks like that goal is only a 20-person goal, so you don't need all of you have a little bit of leeway there because you have 60 people now. Yeah. So 40 of them could die off and you'd be fine.
Now you're taking all 60 in one shot.
Yeah.
I usually, and maybe I don't know if there's necessarily a right or a wrong way to go about it, but I'll do something like this where I'll kind of grab like a smaller group that's a little shorter in line, a little easier to tow behind me, and see if I can keep some on reserve. In that case,
that's a good tip, actually.
Great tip.
Yeah,
sacrificial ones.
That is a great tip.
I almost made the mistake. I think your gut wants you to block this laser, and then there's no way for you to.
You can still push it. You will sacrifice a few people.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, you will have to crack a few eggs, but can be done.
I think that's it, right? Yeah, you have to kind of block that crossroad there.
Yeah.
I can't remember if this is one where you have to. Okay, no. Oh, that would have been so bad if that one just like murdered it. I loved this because I didn't realize like what the goal was when you first opened that up. Like I didn't understand like what you were supposed to do, so I avoided that little white one for so long. Trying to, like running around me like, what am I supposed to do with this? Like now that I've got this thing, I don't want to tick that white one off, because that one, I mean, it looks like a special one.
I love your careful approach compared to how me and CJ said we kind of brute force a little bit.
I just went right for the white turret.
You care about the humans more so than us. But that's a fun way to approach it too, right? If you want to really get into the game, I suppose, or solve the puzzle.
It was always one of those, like, you know, it's like saving potions in an RPG till the very last boss, and then never end up using them. So I was always like, okay, well, I have to save all of them because you never know.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. How many Phoenix Downs do I have? Need to save all of them.
I love
These
that.
boss battles. The explosion on the turrets is nice. Just that something very satisfying about that.
You know, it's funny because I'm reminded of like Geometry Wars whenever I look at this.
That's one of my favorite. It's probably my favorite Xbox game. It's kind of weird to say that, but
I don't blame you.
Yeah,
it's a
sold
great
me on the
game.
360.
There's nothing bad I can say about that game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nicely job.
Very, very nicely done.
Yeah, nice work, team.
Yes.
It's a team
teamwork.
effort here. I learned
This next
Logan's
stage is
tip that
another
helped
one
me out.
we were gonna talk about, right? Cover fire. You mentioned this one, Logan.
Yeah. Oh man, this one. I had a real hard time with this one for some reason. It was hard. I kept running into issues with the balance that you need on this one and a couple other ones, like having enough people to continue keeping, or to like move forward with the different areas. So I don't know, like sometimes there was one point where I think I eventually just got really frustrated, and I was like, nope, I'm just gonna run forward and brute force this as much as I can.
Yeah, this stage you got 2 lines of others kind of coming towards your people's gates, and they are armed, and you have to kind of manage not only the turrets in the middle, but also the lines of others coming for you on each side.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot to manage.
Yeah.
I like the other skin on this level. I feel like you barely ever see others that aren't the default others.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, in this point in the story, spoiler alert, they're not supposed to be others. They're supposed to be the machine. They're supposed to represent the machine's
I see. Okay.
forces. So yeah, technically there are others, but in the story they are not actually. So spoiler alert if you've not gotten this far in the story mode. They are that sort of eraser-looking skin. I forget what we call them, the monolith.
Monolith,
skin.
yeah.
Yeah.
Space Odyssey 2001.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I love just like the little spotlight turret that you get. But sometimes those bigger turrets take so long to take down in other levels that I'm like, oh god, it's gonna take forever. I need
They
to
can
do, like,
take
multiple
it,
passes.
Oh yeah, if you're shooting at them, they can take a while.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, this
So what genres of games do you play, Logan?
Funny enough, most of my games are probably going to be like action adventure games. So things like Humanity are kind of like the one-offs that I'll jump into. That I'm just kind of like, I get engulfed in, and then I'm like, okay, I'm good. So most of the time, like, for this. Oh, see, we got to the other spawner on that one. For most of my playthroughs, I've been playing through a lot of action adventure games. So like right now, I'm currently working through Assassin's Creed Mirage.
Oh, okay.
Jumped into, Cyberpunk DLC, Starfield. What else did I play recently? I've been playing like everything recently.
And this is such an amazing year for games, just in general too.
Yeah.
So many good. I think your Human Gate got destroyed.
Oh yeah, I just realized that. Okay. Well, I might retry this one.
That was one of the balance issues that I ran into. Was trying to keep both. I kept going side by side while trying to like slowly take out these turrets and see if like how do I unlock things. And then I accidentally opened up the middle gate too much, and I think the players at one point just kept getting absolutely annihilated. And I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is the humanity equivalent of spinning plates. Like, because you have to really watch the two sides. 'Cause I think, your humans do have guns, but they're gonna get overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just have to help out the sides.
Monoliths.
I see. Okay, so I wasn't really doing this before. That's part of the delicate balance here.
It is a delicate balance.
Yep. Yeah. This was one of the designs where I was like, okay, I see what they're doing, and they want you to like multitask, and that was where I had fun when I finally got it.
Mm-hmm.
But it was definitely like I kind of had to. And the first approach on this was like kind of learning. Okay, how much attention can I put on one before I absolutely have to like move to another one?
Right.
Yeah. This weighs heavily on the action side of action puzzle in Humanity. Like there are stages that are much more puzzle oriented, but here it's a matter of yes, there's a puzzle in that you have to time your approach to each side correctly.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that's why I enjoyed the machine ones, because it was a little more autonomy with the turret, as opposed to the careful planning of like turns and jumps, and then having to play through and see like if it would work out or not.
Yeah.
Nice job.
There we go.
Yeah, I think we're golden on this attempt here.
I think so.
But yeah, to your point, I feel like a lot of people enjoyed the early puzzle stages and not so much the action stages, so it's nice to hear the other perspective, because I guess Humanity really does kind of push multiple ways to play the game within the 7 sequences, right?
Yeah. I think we've seen a lot of stages in the user stages that have melded the two really nicely as well.
For sure.
And there are a lot of fans that just like pitting humans against waves of machines. That is also a very popular stage type in the user stages.
Almost like movies have been feeding this to us for decades.
Imagine that, right?
You bring up 2001 Space Odyssey with the monoliths. Yeah, it kind of starts out with HAL 9000, no, HAL 2000? Was it 9000 or 2000?
I think it was 9000.
Is it 9? Is that where we secretly got the Dragon Ball Z power level?
I somehow doubt that.
It's not connected.
Not connected.
I remember this level being pretty tricky here. Death Loop.
Yeah, this one's fun. And this one is another stage that was very late in development.
Yeah, I don't remember this one.
Game.
So you have to leave some.
Yeah, you have to leave a group on the Switch.
How many?
Not
Okay, that
specific,
works.
which is nice.
Yeah.
You need 40 total.
So I need 40 in the goal. So I guess the the name of the stage helping out here with the loop idea.
The death loop.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like you need to leave too many on.
That's the fun part is how many do you leave behind? You know, you get to
Yeah.
be the arbiter of
Yeah.
the humans.
Well, plus I think you're gonna have to move some off to
Right.
get some of these like pathways to show up.
Yeah,
It might be-
especially
it
with
might be
the
good.
well, to get all 40 into the goal, you're gonna have to take
Yeah.
people off the switch at some point, right? I think that's where the trickiness comes in.
Yeah.
I think you pretty much got it, though. I think you've got like
That one disappears.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So there's a bit of trickiness here.
So
You have to
Yeah.
like figure out almost like this clock of a middle platform here, how to get everybody to the 40, because these turrets are going to turn back on if
Yep.
these two will turn back on when I leave this switch. But if we have a pathway across the middle here, right, then we can steal these humans back and loop them around. So a bit of trickiness going on here.
Just a little bit.
little backtracking for sure.
Yeah.
This is
Kind of
one
reminds
the-
me of that Duck Duck Goose level that we played
Right.
a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
That was hugely fun.
This one just has lasers in it, though. It's a form of Duck Duck Goose I never anticipated.
With lasers. Yeah.
Interesting. That also disables this one,
Yeah.
which opens up a can of worms.
But at least all the lasers are off.
Well, I think you might have to turn them back on to an extent.
Oh, that disables those two as well. Shoot.
Bom, bom, bom.
Okay.
This is
A tough one.
is one of those fun moments where you think you know what the solution is until you actually like try to go forward with it, and then you realize there's another layer of complexity
Yeah.
involved. And you then get to go through the process of like testing and not testing. Like, how do I get them to move from this one to that one? Like, can I just be like, all right, you all get saved.
Yeah.
Now we're down to the like Dancing with the Stars. We've now whittled it down to the few remaining survivors. We'll then have to try and figure out what they're going to do to get the rest across the finish line.
This is tricky. I feel like I might have messed up.
I-
Maybe not. Like now I have to like
good.
take a step back and think, like we were talking earlier.
Yeah.
Which, your back's against the
think you're
wall a
still
little
good.
bit.
But I think
Well, this switch isn't. I'm trying to like not have to use this switch again. If there's a way.
depends. Is there a will? 'Cause you know what they say.
Do you remember the solution, CJ?
I'm probably a bit as lost as you are with this.
So I think I know kind of where you have to go, but I think it would require a little bit of testing to see if that would work. But I think you have to use the inner tiles to move them to other plates.
Mm-hmm.
Because that center pillar there, that won't ever go away.
Right. I was thinking about that.
So you could potentially move them off onto one of the outer rings to test and see like where. So like yeah, that.
Oh, that's good thinking.
So that one works. Now you have to try and can't move that across, but you might be able to activate that last tile that's on.
How many? Oh, one works.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So you've got that squared away. Now, if you go back to the other side where you left the
Oh, I see. Yeah.
outer ring. Maybe pull those ones onto the inner switch.
Oh. Okay. Oh. I can't believe I didn't lose a human there.
That was close.
Part of me wants to loop these around. Do you think I still need these here?
Maybe leave one just in case.
It's tricky because you need all
need all of
40.
them.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got. Okay, so you can walk those guys. Oh no! Because if you go off of that switch, that tile that's connecting the one that you're on right now to the center pillar stays.
I think I can walk these. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe that's what you
There
do.
you
You
go.
got to walk around the outside with some of the remaining ones.
Now, okay,
As
what's
long as
keeping
the
this one
lasers-
active? So this only activates the lasers. So technically, this platform should still be there, and they can run to safety. Now the last remaining. Okay, I think I can get rid of. Oh no, they keep the lasers active.
So those guys that activate the ones to the upper left there, those ones you'll probably have to move through the center
Yeah.
of the room.
Yep.
Is that one?
The tricky part's going to be enabling these center. I feel like I wonder if I can make a dash for it. You know what I mean? I don't know if that was the intended way, but
I don't think it's going to work, though.
it's a pretty short
Dash
window.
Yeah, very short.
So you need to activate.
Here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to try it. Oh, there, I messed up. We'll give it another go. I don't know if this is the intended solution, but I could see a window of opportunity here.
Playing with fire.
Oh, come on.
Hey, welcome to Mina Fairy in the chat.
Hey,
Oh, wait, it worked. Did it work?
saw-
It did. It barely worked.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think that's how I did it the other time, but that was a...
I don't think that's the intended.
We found a new solution.
But that's one of those. That's one of those brute force moments that you guys were talking about, where sometimes you just gotta.
You have to commit.
You get in the middle of it,
Yeah.
and yeah, you commit. Should we switch over to some user stages?
Yeah, let's do it.
Because we got some very cool pirate themed humanity stages that I want to make sure we get to, and one that's actually pretty tricky that we might need Captain Logan's help on for sure, because he is a captain and he may be able to help.
These are amazing.
That pirate dog stage down in the corner. But,
Is that where we should
yeah,
start?
a lot of
Or
these well, we can start anywhere. We can start anywhere.
this battleship kind of catches my eye.
I feel like the battleship has got some really cool design. To it. Look at
Definitely
that.
cool. Look at those galleons.
From a known
Or
creator
is this,
here.
This is brigantines. I'm sorry.
Oh, this is so
Whatever
cool.
you want it to be.
I haven't played this one.
Battleship. Yeah. This creator also did that rocket escape stage that is highly rated. Some very artful design here from them.
Looks like we have some dock switches
wow.
which enable certain things.
Oh, something to do with the sails. What?
Generating. Is that the generator or yeah? Oh.
Takes their sails down.
Nice. Cannonball.
Cannonball, exactly.
That's great.
Boulder takes down their sails.
And now you're just going to have cannonball boulders landing all over.
Well, sure, of course.
All right, so
Oh, you're climbing up to the crows.
Looks like we have another cannonball attack here.
Yeah.
I like how they keep stacking down there too.
yeah,
Cannons
it's
rolling
just gonna
around.
it's just going to be
Kinda-
chaos after a while.
Running over the enemy there. Boom.
I like how they went through the effort. That probably took a while to map that one out.
I bet.
Probably did.
Well, you got her dead in the water. Now what?
Definitely just want to get to the top here for the sake of climbing.
Ah, yeah. That's a nice view.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This other ship doesn't stand a chance.
Definitely.
Although it looks like we have to cross at some point.
You have to board.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm glad that. So glad that Sheba doesn't have fall damage.
Yes.
I was worried about that when I first started playing. I was like, I don't know if I can jump down that. That's
Too high.
too high, man. Lose the dog, lose the game. It's like that old
What's this
Heroes
one do?
show.
All right, there's the back of their
Ah.
ship. Has disappeared.
Gangplank has been extended.
Oh, cool.
Boarding crew is amassed. Look at this.
Look at the pirate gear.
Swashbuckling crew.
That is a heck of an army to be taken across this ship.
Quite a few
got
pirates.
their
On the gangplank.
Cutlasses ready.
Oh, there's no way. There's no way they're gonna survive. Look at this measly crew.
Yep.
This is what happens when you go against Reapers.
This is the amazing thing about this stage is just how many different stages of the level there are and like what they do. Like when we hit that first dog switch and the boulder drops down on the switch and takes out the sail,
Mm-hmm.
and then the back of the boat, and then the pirate crew of others that's coming across the way. Just a really nice pseudo narrative being told here.
Right, yeah, that's a lot of fun. Where even is the Goldie?
It's in their
the
captain's
captain's crew.
quarters, right?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I think you the bit of the back of their ship that you blew off.
Heading around the corner. So you can grab a
Grab a force here.
pretty good sizable.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's the silvery at the moment.
It turns silver, yes.
Now you gotta charge in. Oh. Ah. Do you have enough?
You did
Oh
it.
my gosh. Oh.
Oh. I was hoping it.
Watch those boulders.
Got it.
All right.
Very cool.
Nice job. That's fun.
I feel bad. I feel like we're the baddies here. That was just a domination.
You rescued the Goldie. That's the important.
Okay.
That's right. The pirate booty is now the booty of that Goldie is now yours. Is that how that goes? No.
Please don't say that again.
A Goldie booty. Okay.
Pirate dogs. Let's check this out.
Oh, I saw the hard on that, and I'm like,
Uh-oh.
clear rate.
This one takes what we just did even further ahead, I think. With like a ship on the water.
Oh, that ship's cool. I like that.
Yeah. And I believe they're motorized blocks, so I believe that ship's gonna move.
expect a lot of firing. We have missiles here, a lot of turrets. Oh, didn't mean to back out. All right, let's give it a play and see what happens. Oh, that's cool. You can stop the ship.
So okay, so is the goal that we need to clear up the fortress?
Looks like we need to like pretty much destroy all of these turrets. So how are we gonna do that?
That first portion of the fort looks like maybe there's some generators hiding. You knock out that crew. I'm not quite sure.
So these
those guys.
These are actually, they have blue switches over them, or the blue orbs. So if you take out these others, it'll open up these blocks for the goldies.
You need 10 for that switch.
We definitely want this reinforcement gate.
Yeah.
So that looks like it's attached to the 10 here. I feel like getting to that 10 is important.
So,
oh my goodness.
Oh. Wow.
It's really decimating your forces there.
We are getting closer to the... Alright, we are boarding here. Looks like it's going at an angle.
It looks like it is, yeah, so get right there.
See if we take this out. Oh,
this can be
hide
tough.
back in the ship.
I think that was a safe position though on that, on top of that block. Now you're not safe.
Now you gotta dance.
No longer safe. Yeah.
We're swashbuckling
So
dancers right now.
This is a pretty violent dance floor.
Oh, we also have Shiba pirates.
Oh. Pirate dogs. That's the name of the thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's funny.
You know? Scurvy sea dogs, as it were.
These missiles gotta watch out for.
Oof. The missiles were...
Yeah.
They spooked me more than anything.
Yeah, those were some tough levels too in the campaign.
Definitely.
Looks like we have limited
I think
follows.
there's only like 2 stages in the campaign that really use the missiles to great effect, but in user stages we see a lot of folks using those.
User base is more cruel, is what I'm getting.
They're much more as on display right here.
They played Dark Souls. They know what they're doing.
I noticed we have limited follows.
Oh, that's interesting. I guess it's so that you can't easily just like leave a group of people.
Oh no! Lost one.
If it was unlimited, this might be a little easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of Shiba dogs we have, or pirate dogs. Oh. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, you lost some more. A bunch more.
It's brutal.
Almost
That was
there. There we
brutal.
go. I could make a run for the 10 here. Okay.
Oh.
I wonder if it needs to
Did
stay
you have
enabled.
to sacrifice your... Well, no.
Nope. I like how they
Oh, wow.
they can't see him.
Nice.
Wow, that was a close one.
That's some Metal Gear Solid right there.
There we go. Some extra reinforcements. Oh, it looks like...
Oh, it's only a limited reinforcement.
Oh, that's interesting. So they're...
Ah.
Maybe because they have the hit command, they actually probably have an advantage going over these.
Oh, they're going to take out the others with guns?
That's cool, yeah.
So you've only got one.
Oh.
So now can you use that crew that's on top at the very end with that turn to have them walk towards the goldies?
Oh, actually, you probably can. If you didn't want to use follow.
Oh.
You have unlimited turns, right?
Yeah. Maybe I should have used follow there. I do have unlimited turns. I could try to like...
Well, in each
recycle them off the ship like you're doing.
Yeah, how many Goldie exits are there? There's multiple Goldie exits, so you're not going to be able to have them in like a one group. You're going to have to take them off the ship in...
Oh, wow.
There's also a 100 gate. Interesting.
Ooh.
100 gate? Where the heck are you going to get the 100?
Apparently, I must have enough still. Or else I think we would have had the warning.
Oh, are the Goldies on those conveyor belts? Is that what that was? Are they going to walk? Oh, okay,
let's
they all
see.
walked into the goal.
I think the last two, we can probably walk into those last two Goldie goals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I thought you were going to have to lead a group of people to each one of those Goldies. That would have been a little bit tedious.
So I'm rallying the pirates here.
Muster the troops.
Pirate crew.
Okay.
One.
I don't know if I want
scallywag
to
down there.
take them across or if we should try to do like a run by.
I think you gotta take them across, right? Like you gotta knock out those others on the end there.
Yeah, I was wondering if it would be easier if we
have to
like
do
ran
that,
through them or ran along here. Oh, so we lost them.
Yeah.
We'll give it a go. And we can also see how many we have. So we should have 123 with these 10
Okay.
sitting here.
Is it going to be enough?
Let's find out. It's pretty close, I think. If we can like overwhelm these, maybe.
Oh.
I think you're right. Maybe we do have to go over the top.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to get them.
Is there another walkway over here? No.
Oh, yeah, and can you even switch commands now?
Probably.
This is my last follow. I could just walk and lead him in.
Yeah. You can try that.
Uh-oh.
Might be
It's a little scary, but yeah.
tightrope walk. Oh no.
Oh, we are losing a few. As long as they fall off on that side, I guess, so I'll lean right.
There we go. Oh my gosh.
It's kind of scary.
How do you...
I'm trying to, like, I guess I could go back and forth and get him a little closer. Let's go for it.
1, 3, 4. No. Ah.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
they're going
You're
so
gonna lose
quickly.
No. No.
lost too many.
Oh. Interesting.
All right. Attempt 2.
Oh no.
I don't remember that last
The
time.
commands.
Oh.
Oh, you kept commands.
Yeah.
That's... Oh.
All right, starting fresh.
That was good. That was good. They just abandoned ship on
They
you.
really did, yeah.
That's tricky. That corner is tricky there.
Now, if you don't move your ship right away,
Yeah.
they just killed the...
Let's see here.
That missile turret was, I think,
No, they don't. Okay. Because they're not close enough at that time.
Yeah, but yeah, that missile turret was. They killed a lot of our crew there. I wonder if I could like get them to this side.
Oh, you might have some people walk off the edge. There, maybe. Yeah, that might work.
We'll save our
Save
humans
them
here.
all.
Yeah,
How do you can get them off the ship still?
I think
Yeah,
so.
there's some holes
Okay,
on the
yeah.
below deck that you can use to push them out.
Okay.
We'll leave some of them there.
I think the front of the ship will be okay. I don't remember seeing the missiles really hit that side.
The people were too high up, I think. On that side.
No missile attacks yet. Oh, nice.
Got one.
All in all, not bad though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the ones on the bowsprit are actually taking out that turret. in the
When you
front
say
there, which is-
bowsprit, you mean the front of the ship. You're using a lot of
Yes.
nautical
I'm
terminology.
sorry.
Captain.
Sorry, CJ. It's the force of habit. Yes. The people at the front of the boat are doing well.
There you go. I'm just looking out for people who are watching the stream that don't play Sea of Thieves.
I'm just trying to give them an
Don't.
authentic experience. Austin doing a killer job with the commands here, really utilizing all of the possible opportunities for the turns.
I think this could be our follow group. Let's see if we can get these out of here too. Yeah, it looks scrappy, but there's a science here with my commands. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Save him, Austin.
You could do it.
Don't let him die. I love
Are these little tiny turrets?
The universal like option for having like clumping is just spin.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of satisfying too.
It's
Just,
very satisfying. Yeah. There's something great about having like that line of people following you too.
Oh, got a little scrappy here.
Until like Austin, you kill half your crew by accident, completely by accident.
That right there is the fear of the missiles is when you have a long train and you can't get them out.
Yeah.
Fast enough.
Yeah. Completely.
But I've always found that if you have a long train, just to go in like a circle around it.
Very tight circle.
Yeah, like that tends to
Oh,
be-
interesting. Around the missile itself or the shooter.
Yeah.
Oh. Huh.
So that way it's like you're kind of always trying to stay ahead of it.
Interesting.
It's not a perfect system, but it works to a degree. This is the tough part right here.
It's crazy that they don't see each other.
Yeah, so they're
Yeah.
just high enough that they won't attack each other. So they really are forcing you to take that group or a group and try and
Down the high
force
road.
your way. Yeah. The trouble is it's obviously it's got to be enough, and the follow group is the backup, I would imagine, for ensuring that you have the 100 that you need. But I think you've done a really good job with saving the ones from the turrets at the beginning.
Oh, can I make that jump? Oh, they can.
Definitely.
All right. So I guess the idea is to get a giant swarm here, and we're gonna go over there.
Well, the tough thing now is you only have one follow command left. When you switch to that and use the follow, can you still use the turn command? Because towards the
You
end,
can
there,
use
you
the
have to
turn
get
still.
Goldies, you have to get goldies into different goals.
Alrighty. Let's see if this works.
The back and forth always messes with my desire to have like perfect uniform widths of humans walking.
I think I got lucky. I thought they would be too wide, but
Yeah. Well, there's a little bit of RNG there in their walk patterns, right? Because occasionally they'll get pushed out of off that square.
That was something that I think was part of in development. Some of the feedback that I had was some of the RNG was good, but there were times where it was just a little too much RNG. And thankfully, when I went through and played later, I had seen that there was a lot more. It had been kind of like brought down a little bit more. There was more uniform RNG elements to the people, so it was a little more predictable on their paths. And really made me happy. It was a real positive.
Oop. It was a little sneaky move there, but got one goldie.
It's funny.
You're gonna walk one in.
How often you have to like kind of have to like quickly throw together like a little loop so you can pull some out and pull others.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Looping is always a safe way to go about things. It's like a pause in a way, right? Like this group's paused. Especially since I have the limited follow.
Yeah.
Didn't
And
even
the
have to use
Goldie
it.
generally stay on that path. Like if you loop humans and you have a Goldie in there, the Goldie won't stray. Versus like if you just have a loop of humans, occasionally you'll get the some of them will start going.
Oh
other
god.
directions.
Oh.
All right, Pirate Dogs.
Ooh.
That was a
Very
cool
nice.
stage.
Well done.
Your dogs.
I think the change to move a lot of the crew over to what would be the right side or the starboard side.
Yeah.
Save them.
Definitely.
You ended up having 140 plus at the end there.
Yeah,
whereas
we dominated.
120.
Our pirates were amazing. I really like that stage actually.
That
It's
is
cool.
a really good one. Yeah, and that's a Dicky 17 stage.
Which they've been
have
creating a lot
done-
of stages recently.
Some really amazing stages. Yeah.
They did this stage that kind of blew us away with the plane landing, right?
They did, yeah.
Oh, that sounds cool.
They did one with a plane. There was an airport stage with a plane that lands. And they also did a sea and airstrike stage where the plane like fired some missiles at turrets and destroyed them. It was crazy.
Sorry, the name was clickbait for me here. Nescafe Gold A Blend. I had to see what's going on.
Hey, I know Malik. Thanks for the follow, Malik.
Welcome in, Malik.
Malik, yeah, thanks for the follow.
Uh,
So Micah, Aiken, welcome in. I see you're chatting in YouTube.
Hi, Mike.
All right, what's going on here?
Yeah, you got some limited commands here. There's a start switch level.
This is I think it's a Kocho T, so we might see a cool animation here.
Kosho T does some great animations. Oh, Mina Fairy followed. Thanks, Mina.
Thank you, Mina. Good to see you. I think the float has to go at the end, right?
Yeah.
Has to, right? Yeah.
Like a float and then a high jump.
This is
Yeah.
interesting.
Is it going to be the high jump or is it going to be the regular jump?
Ooh.
You also have this pushable block. This is kind of a cool, like,
Yeah.
2D puzzle in a way.
It is. Although you can't push that pushable block, right? Because it's got climbable walls on both sides.
Oh.
Oh, just one side.
Oh, just one side. Okay.
So if you push it down, it should slide here.
Ah, okay. I think I see.
Oh.
I see through the matrix.
My gut feeling is we put a float here, so that. Let's see what happens here. Oh, that was a long.
I'm wondering what's happening here. The float on there. I think that might just be for artistic reasons that they put that pushable block there. Maybe not. Maybe I'm totally wrong.
Here, I'll show you
It's
my
needed.
logic here,
It might be
it's-
needed. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
because they can fall down.
Yeah. But how are you gonna get
Ah.
them back up? Is the question. Because I see why it's got the climbable side now, but I don't know how. I don't know how you get that to get pushed more than just the one time.
Also, I guess the Goldie are the T in this level, huh?
Do they have gold tea? Is gold tea a thing?
It's
I mean,
the
it is kind of-
Nescafe Goldie tea.
Not a
Tea
sponsor.
brewed with Goldie. Is that what we're led to believe?
Oh no. I don't know if that's an image I want.
And humans. Yeah, a little bit grim.
I really like
Yeah,
it.
because now you can't push that block anymore, right? You have to climb.
Mm-hmm.
You might be right, though. I think you are right.
Oh shoot. Okay, I can't put that there.
Interesting. Okay.
But if you put a high jump there, they'll jump over the.
Can they make that? Oh, they might be able to make that jump without the float.
Yeah,
Like, will they make this, you think?
they can make that. Yeah.
Okay.
That will jump you two.
Oh, we can use float
That'll only
here.
jump you one. The float, yeah.
Is this right? Oh, you know what? We could just use one jump here, I think. That way we can use the float high jump. I think this is it. Well, let's find out.
The float high jump was as far as I got.
I love
This
this.
is a really well-designed
Yeah.
stage. Yeah.
I'd love to see more 2D puzzles like this. Kind of cool. We're back to Lemmings.
Oh, you're right. You have to move that off there because that's a block switch. There you go. I'm there now.
So then they climb up, and then they'll have to float down so they don't die. And then as they're floating down, the turn will push them with the goldies back through.
I think that's it.
My gosh, this is like multi-layered. I love it.
I wish I could
over-
crowd surf here, but we're just gonna have to watch.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
I think they're gonna make it. They'll
they're
make
landing in water, right? So it should be good.
That's cool.
Nice.
it. That was an excellent stage.
Nice job.
Man,
Very nice.
All right. Do we want to see user stages? We could get creative with stage creator. Maybe do a speed run stage. But
Yeah, what are we feeling like? What do you think?
I kind of like some of the creator stages. There was the one that's the airdrop and conquer. Have you guys done that one yet?
let's try it out. Yeah, we could check out more stages here.
I don't know why, but airdrop and conquer, that just looks awesome. I'm really curious.
Completed
Only
by
4 people.
three pros here: Ferox, Knighting, and Unknown Player. It's like some of our top players.
There are only 4 completes out of 37 attempts.
Look at that.
That's cool. I like the propellers.
Pretty nice, yeah.
All right, what's going on here?
This is like an
Water
oil.
island.
Yeah, like an oil.
This is Tom
drill or
Cruise.
something.
One MacGyver can do it all.
Or James Bond. Tom Cruise, James Bond, John Wick, whoever
Yeah.
you want it to be in your story here.
I like how you're going with modern references. I'm like, MacGyver.
Steven Seagal.
That's right.
Um,
Even better. Looks like you can take that float icon there. You can pick that up
oh yeah, you're right.
over there. Maybe
look at this
the
wall.
2 of
That's
them.
kinda cool.
There's one on each sort of wing.
There is. Oh, wow. Nice
That's
job.
a pro move right there.
Yeah.
We've
Using
played
the
a
soul
fair
surf.
amount of user stages, as you may notice.
Yeah, using the soul surf to jump higher.
How come I can't pick
You should
this
be able
up?
to pick those up, yeah?
They're,
No?
Oh, it's because I had follow on. Okay.
they're definitely
And then the
been a
ones on the
couple
wings.
times.
Oh yeah.
So this, I'm gonna push back. I'm gonna say, yeah, this is pretty MacGyver. You gotta really, you gotta use what you can find.
All
Gotta
right.
really
make it
think
work.
this through.
So we've settled
Yeah.
on the MacGyver lore here.
Didn't they bring back MacGyver? Is there a reboot of MacGyver?
They did, yes. We don't have to go any further into that.
No further than that. They rebooted MacGyver.
So you have to float MacGyver somewhere.
Oh, there's no No turn command. Okay.
No turn command.
Yeah, where are we going here? So we have a 30 goal down here. We might want to map this out. And
wow,
a dog
this
switch.
is a tough stage. I remember this stage. I did not finish it.
There's a lot of I love these kind of stages. Like once you commit to a stage like this, though, trying to parse out everything and like explore is a lot of fun.
So we've got a lot going on down there, but we don't know how to get down safely.
Oh, what do we have going on this side of the ship here? Oh, I can't
Although
get
if
through
you're
there.
doing an airdrop, it looks like you would drop off the back of that plane or the back of the helicopter, right?
Oh, you got a dog switch in there?
Interesting.
Okay.
Can I get through the water?
Bad crew that you have to MacGyver around.
These are air pirates.
These are air pirates. This is Tailspin with Don Carnage. You are Kit Strider.
Very nice. Nice move there.
Okay, we have unlimited follows. Alright, we're in.
Pick up
Only
some
there was-
more John Wicks.
If only there was music that we could use that wasn't copyrighted.
Exactly.
Now, if you
Ah,
pull the donk switch on that, that'll get them out.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so we have a force here.
yep.
I'm very interested to understand why you started with the one MacGyver at the top for all this.
Yeah, it must have just been to grab those float commands.
I think that's exactly what it was. Yeah, to use them as a float command proxy. Get you up there.
Look at you guys, so smart.
Yeah, and using the dive command to jump higher is a real pro move. So yeah, if you attempt this stage after like just getting your feet wet with humanity, you're not even going to get this far, I don't think. Like it would. Yeah.
There were a couple of times playing through the campaign when I was like, whatever the answer was, I couldn't figure it out, and I was like, I don't know what to do, but I know I might be able to like hack this. So I was using like the soul jump
Yeah.
to get to certain areas so that I could get commands and stuff set up.
Do it, Austin.
I'm scared. Alright. Where are they? There they are.
Beautiful. Well
Nicely done.
I didn't want to overshoot it.
I got a dog switch down there too.
Yeah. This really is a stage where you want to take your time and be like, alright, I don't want to overstep anywhere.
Got a lot of things going on here. Yeah.
Okay, so we got that one, and that does something to the block that's right next to where you have all
Looks
the...
like it's a gate. Oh. Oh, I see. So,
You killed some humans.
I'm guessing these. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
The one.
Sorry to do that to you.
Oh my god.
I'm guessing these are attached, so we can create some kind of way for them to get out here.
I think you're exactly right.
So we might want to use a float again. Oop. All right.
This is a tough stage. This is so well planned out, though. Like, I'm really impressed.
Yeah, I love these exploration kind of stages. Like,
The exploration.
yeah. All right.
Plus, you don't have any turn commands. You do have the stop command, which is nice to have.
I can stop there. All right. I think we had to use a stop there, or else we're just gonna.
I think you did. Yeah, they'll walk to their death
Yeah.
again.
So it's like reinforcements. Very slowly.
dropping out.
Oh,
one
I think
at a
that's
time.
all
I
of
think
them.
that might be it.
So hopefully I didn't need those last two.
There's a lot
That'd be torturous.
that are hanging out.
I wonder what this dog switch does. Okay. I feel like there's still
you
so
could
much
go
to
ahead and press
go
it
on
now
here.
if you wanted to,
Yeah.
right? And it's one of those that is constantly gonna. You don't have to sit on it. Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Although now you have others walking back and forth.
That's pretty cool, actually. Oh, it's permanent.
Very
Okay. Can I push these guys off? Yeah.
Don't you dare.
You can, but that would take forever. I mean, you can do it for sure. But
Well,
Alright,
we'll revisit that if necessary.
that's what we call a cheat.
Is it a cheat or is it
A cheese.
omnipotence
A
taking-
cheese. Yeah. Okay. Not a cheat. A cheese. Definite cheese.
Oh, so you need people.
I don't know what's
What
going on
does that
here.
do?
I think that.
Oh, it's an elevator. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Oh, where are we going?
Uh-oh.
Oh, back to the ship?
Would there be a reason to go back to the ship, though? I don't think so. Unless there's something even higher up. But
Maybe,
no.
maybe it is just like a backup if you left
mean,
a bunch of
you
humans
do-
up here or something.
You,
Oh, yeah, maybe.
You do have another float command.
Oh, wait. That's a good point. If we had 30 humans off this elevator, could we just jump into the goal?
I don't think so. I don't think you could. I don't think you'd make it.
But you do need 20 to get to that one spot that I think that's going to activate that generator, right? Oh no.
What's going on here?
What did that do?
The dog switch activated?
It activated something under the elevator.
Yeah.
Let's lift it back up.
It's a trap card. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh trap card.
Oh, something happened. Oh.
Oh
Those
no.
are humans.
More John Wicks.
Okay.
Or John Wicks, yeah.
The black
Not,
suits always throw me.
Yeah, there have been a couple user stages where the humans have had their suits on, and then it's also like a dark environment, so you're not sure if those are humans or others.
Yeah.
There we go. A lot going on over here.
We have a lot going on in this stage. That's another dog switch.
You guys have like a your own personal name for the humans in suits? You just call them humans in suits, or do you?
What is the official name?
I think it's like formal, isn't it?
Is it?
Formal?
I always think they look like Men in Black.
Oh, they definitely do. Especially when they're holding the little light guns.
Mm-hmm. Noisy cricket, if you will.
Yep.
All right, we got a bit of an army
There we
though.
go. Phew.
But where to take them?
That is a good question.
Yeah, where do they go now?
Because you've got the one. I think you've got another emitter. Like if you.
Oh, we have boulders.
Oh.
Can demolish some others.
There's definitely a couple people switches on that back half that I think might open up dog switches.
Uh-huh.
I may have made a
So-
mistake.
No, you didn't. You're
No.
still
Well,
good.
this,
There's a climbable- Oh.
This block. I don't know if we had to push this out.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Maybe.
Is there no? Well, we'll see. We'll play it through here.
You might be able to bring them down and then. Well, no. You might be able to spawn more.
There are some other blocks on this stage.
I think I might know why there's only been 4 people to accomplish this.
Why's that, Logan?
There's so many levels to this as far as like points of no return that you have to cross, that it might be one of those things where if you get too deep in and you make a mistake, you don't have a way out.
Yeah.
Right.
Without just restarting the whole thing. And I could see that being, if you've spent like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So you only need 1 for that, but that gets that block off to
Oh.
go where?
Wait, what?
Oh no!
Oh, there were more people who walked out of there. Okay.
That's. Hopefully we didn't lose too many.
I don't think you lost any. I think you're good. All right, so we've got that diagonal block that we have to get down off of there. Where should it go?
I did see that there's a block switch here. We can get reinforced. Oh, there's also a dock switch up there. Nope.
Trying to think of where you would need to have that, where it would be the most effective.
Wow, you can't. Oh, there.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you had it there
I
too.
thought you had it.
I think that's the only way you can get up here, right?
No. I think there's another way.
You might be able to get up there from, like, if you long jump the Shiba off of the actual ship.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I could use my elevator to get back up there.
Oh,
Like the
yeah, you could make it. You could take that elevator.
Yeah, we'll take it that way.
I always wonder how much like advanced planning does designing a stage like this take, because all these parts are kind of interconnecting in a good way.
Yeah.
But how long does it take somebody to design a stage like this, and what are you thinking when you're designing a stage like this?
I would hope that this is something where someone had one idea and it worked out really, really well, but then they had an idea for something else and then just slowly kind of built it out, as opposed to, no, I'm going to spend a month like working this all out at once.
Yeah.
Oh, are there
There's a group down here.
there too? Where did they come from?
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
What is
And there's a dog switch there.
That's cool.
Oh.
I like this. We're pretty much just trying to gather as big a force as possible right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to go to the outskirts of the Isles to recruit the clans.
I also saw there's a dog switch here.
That's
Yeah, how
through
do you
the
get to that?
So I think that's it. I think the way you get into that one is through underneath, like,
Over on this side.
over this way. I think you got to swim through the water.
Oh,
on
wait,
that.
there's also.
There's a Goldie.
What?
Oh man.
Oh, we have a.
Oh, and it's a 10-person one too. And there's a block switch down there.
Oh, we could push this block there. There's so many layers here. Oh my goodness.
So many layers.
This reminds me of like when you're like playing Super Mario Brothers 64 and like you kick it off and you're like, all right, I got a gold star, and everyone's like, yeah, congrats, man, you got a gold star, and then everyone else is like, yeah, but did you know about the other stars with the red coins? And you're like, what?
We're on Bomb Battlefield right now.
Yeah,
Basically.
that would be a fun user created level.
That would be actually pretty cool, like a Mario 64 remake.
Ah.
Seeing if you could use it. So like with like a good way you could play around with that. You could do like an emitter for chain chomp, and you'd have to use like generators or something to get enough humans with guns to shoot a turret or shoot the emitter, and that would pop out. That would like remove a couple blocks to be able to get more humans.
I found a switch. I hear something.
Yeah, but what did it do?
Maybe it activated the elevator?
Was that emitter always there?
It looks like I need to... Oh, that's a...
Oh, you need a... Okay.
Oh, wait, Okay, one of the boulders dropped.
Oh.
So we killed some of the... Yeah.
Aha.
See, and you didn't even have to push them off.
Nope.
That 10 one right there is I'm thinking maybe that's a clue as to how do we get switch or something.
Is where you can get a block in here. Oh, this block. Okay.
That block is blocked by a gray one there.
Oh, interesting. Which is attached to the dog
Push
switch.
Motorized block, yeah.
So, elevator time.
Going up.
If we get off up here, though, we can't use the elevator again.
That's true. It's a one-way.
You get one shot at this.
All right.
No pressure.
No fall
Okay.
damage.
That would have been unfortunate.
It would be really cool if there was a way to get the airship to actually come down.
Oh, yeah.
That would be cool. Yeah. Okay, so that motorized block moved out of the way.
So we can push that block. I don't want all of you. We're going to be real careful here. We've committed. Hopefully the block switch here that we mentioned in the beginning isn't our hurdle.
It might be.
Okay, so this turns on that pathway. Also, oh, looks like we have some others. There's some...
Yeah.
Oh.
Get that.
Humans coming out there.
I wonder if it might be safe to throw a hold or a stop switch in front of every emitter. Just
That's a good idea.
Oh. Yeah.
since everything is tied together
Yeah.
in some weird way. It's like it's hard to know like where things are going to turn what on.
Oh.
Okay, so that moves to the side to go to that 10. Or is that a dog switch?
It's a dog switch. So that 10 is
Dog
somewhere
switch.
else.
Oh, and you have an emitter right there, or a gate.
The stage is pretty cool.
Wow.
There's so much to it. It's very inventive.
I wonder, I'm curious to know like how much of this is actually required.
Yeah.
Well, we're about to have a killer force here, so... Oop. I used res vision there for a moment.
Okay. We have a pretty good group, pretty sizable force.
Yeah, how are you looking? That's a pretty sizable force, too.
We only need 30.
Oh.
I usually expect to need double.
I think we can kind of like run through there too.
Are you gonna chance it?
Oh man.
Not yet. So we also, where was that Goldie hiding? There was a Goldie hiding somewhere over here.
Yeah, so if you drop down there,
Was it here?
and then run through. Oh, I thought that actually went in there. Gosh, how do you get down there? There's got to be a way to remove the
Oh, is it
glass
this?
above that dog switch. Oh. No, that just takes you... Oh,
There it is.
Yeah. Ah, so you need some...
Float.
I assume there's an exit of some kind, I hope.
No, it's just... No.
No
It's
exit.
like one
Oh, the glass
you're just
opens up. Okay.
Stuck down there forever.
Is there no opening?
Uh-oh. There's gotta be, right?
I mean, this is another pitfall in stage creation. The creator knows the order in which things are supposed to go. You can get to a kind of unwinnable state like this.
We might be trapped.
Oh, no, there's a corner panel. Do you see that corner?
Up here? Oh.
Oh, I guess you can't quite do it. There's no other corner panel you can grab onto, right? No.
Uh-oh. We may be
Maybe the
stuck.
end of the road for the Shiba.
The moral of the story is always take a parent or a guardian with you
Right.
when you leave the house.
I think we're stuck down here with our friend
We're
here.
stuck. Yeah.
Do you think that that is something that the devs are open to adding, like a way to kind of like respawn the Shiba if it gets into this type of situation?
That, I think, could probably lead to more cheese than it's worth. Potentially.
Yeah, unless it could like be enabled.
Yeah.
Well, I will probably revisit the stage because we already committed, but I'll do that off stream. We got pretty close. So the other thing we missed, if anyone else wants to try it, is this block switch. So make sure we push that on. Other than that, I think we pretty much discovered every other nook and cranny.
Did we get the people gate that was down by the elevator? That never went on, right? Or did it?
Oh no, we didn't.
Oh, the
top
20
one
here.
there. Yeah,
Yeah,
the 20.
there's also that. And then
Yeah.
the final battle would have commenced.
It
Yeah.
would have been glorious. Sabers would have been swung. Guns would have been fired.
I'm just in disbelief. I can't
Guns
get up
blazing.
here. I just want to keep trying, but I think
Yeah.
there is a corner panel like you mentioned. Whatever. I'm not going to try to jump multiple times on stream here. Well, we are kind of at time with our folly here, so maybe it was for the best. But
Indeed.
I will definitely revisit this stage in my own time, and recommend that anyone else that feels they want to finish that stage, check it out. It's in the Logun Keller playlist here.
Yeah.
I love that you guys built that up too.
With as many pirate ship levels as you could find. Yes.
And of course, Nescafe Goldie. That was one of my favorites
Goldie
today.
blend.
Yeah, that and what do we play? Battleship and Pirate Dog. So nice mix of stages today so far.
Definitely. Well, yeah.
Cool designs.
Before we wrap up here, I want Logan to give you a chance to tell people where they can find you on the internet.
Yeah. So if you guys enjoyed the commentary and the conversation, I have very similar time with Luke Lore of the Insipid Ghost. We play podcast geniuses on a show called Xbox Expansion Pass, where we pretty much share our thoughts and opinions in game industry from an Xbox perspective, predominantly, but we do like to talk about other consoles as well too. Especially if there's something like this or something, like whatever cool thing is going on in the industry, we like to kind of talk about that from just our general fan of games experience and stuff. So other than that, I'll be doing Keelhauled podcast for Sea of Thieves. It's not a PlayStation game. It'd be really cool if it was a PlayStation game, but if there is a Sea of Thieves-esque game that comes out for PlayStation, like if there's ever a pirate game that's like that, that would be fantastic, because then I'd have 2 ecosystems to play pirate games on beyond just
There you go.
Life Flag. I think Skull and Bones may be that in the future, but definitely keep an eye out if you're a fan of piracy. If you're planning on dressing up like a pirate for Halloween, come check out Sea of Thieves, or just listen to Xbox expansion pass as we talk about games and spoopy themes and stuff like that. That would be your guys' next best bet, is to see like what scary Halloween themed content creator stages could show up.
Yeah.
For next week, huh?
I think that'll be a big one, yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm over on Twitter and Threads at CAPT_LOGUN. Otherwise, I'll be hanging out watching Player One podcast and chat.
That's a lame podcast. But I want to thank everybody for joining us. Thank you for the new follows, everybody who did.
Yeah.
And we are streaming Humanity every Wednesday at variable times. But if you keep an eye on Humanity Game on social media, on X, on Threads, on Blue Sky, you'll know when we're streaming. And there's also a PlayStation News post that goes out before the stream as well. And play Humanity, make stages, and come and chat with us on Wednesdays.
Yes. So thank you, Logan, for joining us, and I think we'll end the stream here and see you all next week. And thank you, everyone,
Thanks,
for the
Logan.
new follows.
Thanks, Austin.
See ya. Bye-bye.